Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to do a look with a new palette from Wayne Goss, and this is the Luxury Eye Palette, and it is called Pearl. And this is the last one that he just released a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't even aware of when this was being released. I've been a little bit out of the loop lately, but when I found out, I did order it. I've had it for a little bit, but I wanted to play with it a little bit before I did a review or I used it with you guys, so that I can give you my honest opinion on this palette and not just my first impressions. I do love his first two palettes. I own them and I really do enjoy them. Now this one is a lighter color story, and I wish that, I'm glad he doesn't have a black in here, but if anything, I wish that he had a rich brown, like a chocolate brown. That's the only thing that I think is really missing from this palette. The darkest one is this like a taupey gray, and it is nice. I like it, but I just like something just a little darker to be able to use on my outer V. But we're gonna go ahead and play with it. I really think it's still a very pretty palette. I think this can be a very nice palette for a nice everyday look, or you can really build it up to do kind of like a romantic but still kind of soft look. This shadow right here is a topper, and this shadow is so beautiful. It is called, let me see if it has the names. Yeah, as if I could, doesn't have names or what? Just numbers. Okay, so it would be number 6, I guess. It's so beautiful. This one right here. It just looks gorgeous when you put it on top of any shadow whatsoever. It just brings it up to a different level. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to be using my BK Beauty brushes to create the look today. I do have some Wayne brushes, but to tell you the truth, I don't use them very often. I love my BK Beauty, and I also love the Wayne Goss, but I don't know, I just want to use something that I feel comfortable using all the time. So I'm just going to use this beige one here to kind of set my primer. And I have played with this a couple of times. It's pretty. I like it. I'm not sorry that I own it. But it's just something that I have to tell you, hey guys, you really need to save your money and go out and get this. No. I don't think the color story is that unique. I think that if you like the Wayne Goss formula, you will be happy with it. I like his formula. I think it's nice. But to tell you the truth, if I had to choose whether to get his palette or a Cindy Grace palette, I would go with the Cindy Grace. I think you can get a lot more for your money. You get a lot more pigmentation. You get such beautiful shades, whether you're trying to go with something light or something darker. So okay, so this is all primed. So we're gonna go ahead and get a fluffier brush, this one right here, and I'm gonna put this one, let me do it backwards. Okay, I'm gonna use this brown one here on my crease and start building that up. So this is very pretty. I do like it. And it's not anything that I'm saying, oh no, this is terrible, I'm gonna return it. No, I like it. I think it's the same formula, to tell you the truth, as his other two palettes. I've heard good reviews on this one, and not so good reviews. People are complaining that all the shades are too light, which they are, but you can tell that before you buy the palette. So if the color story is not anything that you think you would be happy with, then just don't get it. It's not like it's showing really dark shades and it doesn't have any pigment. I think it has pigment for what you have right here. So I'm going to now use the gray. I'm just going to create a nice quick look, and for the rest of my face I'm going to use also Wayne Goss products. I already have my foundation done, but I am going to use his blush and lipstick and highlighter and bronzer. So as you can see, that is not very dark at all. I mean, you can build it up a little more than what I'm building up right now. You guys know I do not like, let me turn off my phone before we go any further because I didn't do that. I don't like wetting my eyeshadows. Once in a while I do wet them, but the way I feel is that an eyeshadow has one job to do, and if it really can perform on its own, then, you know, I don't really want to bother with it, and I normally don't pick it up that often. Now, if I have a beautiful palette that the shimmer works wonderful, but it's a little powdery out also, this one here, the gray. But I just want to bump up a little bit from what I normally consider a good shimmer shade, then yeah, I can go ahead and I don't mind wetting my brush. But I don't like doing it just because the shadow doesn't perform and I'm trying to move it up to the next level. Okay, so right now I am going to use this one right here in my lid, and I'm going to use my finger. And I need to clean my finger because I have the gray one on another finger. I don't want to end up with it on my face. All right. And I want to show you guys what this shade right here will do on top of this shadow. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take this one right here and use it as a topper right in the middle of my lid. You know what? Let me move you guys up. Hold on. Oh, okay. Forgot to move you up. Just scoot you up some. All right. Now it does have some fallout, especially this one here. That is so beautiful. And then I'm going to build that gray one a little more once I'm done here. See how pretty that is? Okay, now I'm going to take this brush right here. I have eyeshadow all over my dress. Okay, I'm going to take this one right here, which is a more dense brush, and I am going to build the gray. I'm going to take that topper and just go over where both colors meet, just so that I don't see any lines. You know, I don't want to see where one shadow ends and the other one begins. That is such a pretty shade. Okay, I'm also going to take another fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this pink one right here and just go a little bit over the edge, right on the very top. I just want that pink to be kind of peeking through. Gonna take a little bit of the brown. This one. Okay. Going to take a clean brush and go into this one again, the first one that I used to set my entire lid, and just go under my brow bone and kind of clean up a little bit. Okay, I want to take, let me get a little, this is a little, like a little smudger brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of this one right here and put it in my inner corner. And then I'm also going to use that same brush to take some of the gray and just bring it to the lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of powder, setting powder. My camera is crooked and I'm sure you guys can see it, but I don't know how to fix that right now. My husband's not home. I don't see anything. It's really bad. I'm gonna have to stop and see if I can fix it because it's driving me crazy. I feel like I didn't have my V8 today. I'm going to just remove my fallout. I am so hot, guys. It is so hot everywhere. Okay, let me see if I can fix my camera so that I'm not that crooked. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like with mascara, and after I tightline, now we're going to use the bronzer. And I thought the bronzer was nice. It is, I can't remember if he had different shades. I think he does. And this is one of the lighter ones. This one is light taupe and soft gold is the highlighter, but I'm not going to use this highlighter. I'm going to use the one that comes with the I have an eyelash, I think, in my eye. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to use the one that comes with the blush. So let me take this is a pretty big brush, but I'm still going to use it. I love these brushes and I need the mirror. And then I'm going to show you after we're done, if you wanted to create, like if let's say you wear this look during the day and then you decide, hey, I'm going to go out to dinner and I want to dress it up a little bit. You know, is there something I can do that can make it a little more glam? And I'm going to show you what I would do in that case, but I need to let my mascara dry a little more before we do that. So we're going to finish the face. All right, so this is just a light application, and I'm going to put the remainder of it under my chin, go down my neck. I don't have that much product on there. I'm going to use the same brush, and this is the blush duo that I purchased. And to tell you the truth, this is the one product I was not very excited about. I think his blushes are very light. If you blend them too much, I think that they blend away. So I'm not really that thrilled about it. The color of the blush is blushy and the highlighter is rosy, I think. I don't know. When they have the names on the backs, I really don't know how to tell the difference between which name is which. There's so many amazing good blushes. I mean, if you can afford this, then you can afford a Pat McGrath blush. And the difference is night and day between this blush and the Pat McGrath blush. You don't even have to spend this kind of money, or even the Pat McGrath. There's so many amazing drugstore blushes that you can get. You can get the Milani. There's just a lot of them, really. Wet n Wild. The Fit Me blushes from Maybelline. I took some product from under my eye or something. Let me see if I can fix it with a little bit of when I went to go take out that lash I had in my eye, I also took my concealer away. All right, and then for highlighter, I'm gonna use this one here that comes with the blush, and the highlighter I do like. I'm going to use this small brush from, this is from Smashbox. And I'm just going to put a little bit back here. Okay, I'm going to take my powder brush and just go over the entire thing. And this is the powder that I'm using, is the Halo Glow from e.l.f. It is such a beautiful powder, and it's only like $5 or $6. Okay, so let's do the lipstick. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I'm going to use this lip liner from Revlon, and we're going to line the lips. Okay, this is in the shade, this is a long wear lip liner, Raisin. And this is the Wayne Goss lipstick. And I don't know if I'm going to be able, Xenia. I like its lipsticks. They're creamy. They feel comfortable on the lips. Yeah, I think that they're pretty. Okay, so this is my finished look with, you know, the shades that I used. I used every shade in the palette, and I think that it did a good job. I think the look overall, I think it's a pretty one. You know, again, it looks, you know, it's a nice, soft, romantic look, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think that there's that special. Yes, I like the formula. Yes, I like the shades, but it's not, you know, rocket science. It's not like I have to tell you, you guys need to go out and get this palette. Now, if I were to, let's say, was planning on going out to dinner and I wanted to do something a little extra on my eyes, what I would do is I would take one of the shader brushes, and hopefully my mascara is totally dry, and I would take that darker shade all over my lid. Oh my gosh, so much fallout. Look at this. Look at my cheek. A lot of fallout. That drives me crazy, so let's... Okay, now it does swipe away without making a mess, but there's a lot of fallout. Let's go on the other side. I don't know why I'm holding everything so weird today. It's strange. It's like I forgot how to hold mascaras and brushes. Okay. Okay, now I would take a flat brush and I will go into this beautiful shade. I want to wait till I'm done, and then I'll clean everything up at one time, because Okay, then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. And I'm going to mix this pink and the brown. And just go on my crease. Take a little more of the pink. A little pink by itself. All right, now let's clean up the bottom because it's driving me crazy. Okay, I'm going to take the black liner that I have. The shadow in my, oh my gosh, I just got glitter all over me. And inside my eye. Alright, just take the black marker, eyeliner. Okay, go back to the mascara. You have to be careful. This is the Big Papa mascara by Wet n Wild. It is a great mascara, but boys, it has, look at the size of this brush. You have to be so careful. It is humongous. If you poke yourself in the eyeball with that, that's gonna hurt. All right, and I think this is another pretty look. It's a little smokier, it's a little sexier, it's a little more, yeah, you know, let's go out to dinner, and I don't know, it just gives you a little more of, actually more of my kind of look. This is giving me a little more pigment. Let me add a little more blush. Yeah, and I think this is beautiful. So it is a pretty palette. I am not sorry that I have the palette. I actually enjoyed it. I love this look. The first look, I thought it was very pretty. It has a lot of fallout. I mean, it does clean up well afterwards. So I think that if I'm the type of person that likes to do my face first, and then my eyes, and it still works for that. But I think that if you're the type of person that doesn't really like to clean up, you know, glitter, and I still have a little bit of fallout glitter underneath, but that's okay. It's not that bad. So, you know, it does clean up pretty much. But it's up to you. I mean, what are you looking for? You know, are you looking for, you're just doing it to support, you know, Wayne Goss? Are you doing it because you really love his formula? Are you doing it because you like the, you know, the, nope, wrong palette. The color story. And it is a beautiful color story, but it's not unique. And, you know, I have a feeling I'm going to hit pan on this one right away. Because, I mean, this one is the one that kind of, I think, puts any look together. But anyway, I do like it. I'm not sorry I have it. But it's up to you whether it's something that you think that you want to invest in or not. So I gave you basically 2 looks with 1 palette. And I do this a lot when you know, if I wear a certain look during the day and then we decide that we're going to do something, which we really don't get to do that much anymore. But anyways, you know, this is something that you can do quicker. Just make it smokier, make it a little darker, just play with same family of shades, but just, you know, turn it up a little. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you got the palette. Let me know if you're going to get the palette and how you feel about it. I hope that you enjoyed what I did, the looks that I created. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.